another lesson in U.S. government. Today's lesson is going to be on democracy. Our learning objectives for this lesson are the definition of democracy, the difference between direct and representative democracy, as well as looking at where democracy came from and what democracy looks like today. Okay, let's start with the definition of democracy. The first thing I'm going to do is ask some random people what they believe democracy is. Then we'll check out the dictionary's definition to see how close they really are. Excuse me, can you tell me what democracy is?
I believe that democracy is where people make their decision that will affect their community.
I believe that democracy is a form of government in which people have the right to choose the representative they would like.
I believe that democracy is a type of government that is ruled by the people.
I believe a democracy is when people have the opportunity to choose their government representatives and government has little to no involvement.
I believe that democracy is a government system where a whole population of a country is able to choose whoever goes into power through an election system.
I think that a democracy is a type of government that takes into consideration the population as a whole, by giving them the opportunity to elect representatives that they think will voice their beliefs best.
Okay, so to break it down, democracy just means that the people make decisions and voice their opinions either by a direct vote or by allowing someone else to represent them in the decision-making processes of their government. Direct democracy is the oldest form of democracy. In the 6th century, a relatively democratic form of government was introduced in the city-state of Athens. Democracy in ancient Greece only allowed male landowners or business owners the right to vote on every decision the government put forth to the citizens of that polis. One citizen, one vote. This worked because not everyone in the polis was a landowner or a business owner, and the population of the Greek polis was significantly smaller than it would be today. Today, most democracies are representative democracies. This simply means that as a legal citizen, you vote on another person to represent your best interest at the government level. This form of democracy works better for larger populations. If we use direct democracy here in the United States, everyone at the same time would have to fit in the U.S. Capitol building to vote on things like raising taxes or changing a law. So, we used representative democracy and allow our state representative to vote for us. Using this simple criteria, electoral processes and pluralism, civil liberties, functioning of government, political participation, and political culture, the Democracy Index ranks the world democracies. Currently, the top 3 democratic countries in the world are Norway, Iceland, and Sweden. Sadly, the United States is ranked 25th and is considered a flawed democracy. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson on democracy. We have looked at the definition of democracy, how democracies work, and where democracies have spread across our planet. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope you have a beautiful tomorrow. We'll see you next time right here on Lessons in Government.